Dr. Sia. Today I will be doing my SIT presentation. So as you know, I did my internship in UTP and my post-company supervisor is Dr. Royal. So before I start, I'll go through my presentation outline. So first I'll talk about the background and objectives of my SIT. Then I'll talk about the work culture and my work experience in UTP. Then I'll relate my SIT with a real-life industrial issue. And then I will conclude my presentation. So first, the background of UTP, it was established in 10 January 1997 in Perak, Malaysia, upon invitation by the Malaysian government for Petronas to open a university. So UTP is wholly owned subsidiary of Petronas, and my department is the Chemical Engineering Department, was ranked top 150 in the 2018 QS World Uni ranking for chemical engineering. So besides offering education, UTP also collaborates with many institutions around the world to carry out research in the areas of enhanced oil recovery, deep water technology, and green technology, and many more. So, some background about my topic of research. My research title is Filtration of Aerobic Sludge of Palm Oil Effluent Treatment using tilted panel membrane filtration system. So what this means is that we try to use a new configuration of membrane which is tilted to treat palm oil effluent. So as you can see, my problem statement is that membrane fouling will gradually decrease the permeance of membrane, which will result in higher operational costs. So aeration is also less effective on removing the fouling from vertical membranes. And my job scope during my SIT is to study academic journals, write literature review, and then after that write a full paper on my topic.
Where are you now? Are you done? With the journal?
Still, my second draft is done, but I will continue writing it even though I'm doing my SIP. So it's like different two work on. Alright. Yeah. So this is my setup. As you can see, the bubbles from here will go along the membrane to shear off the fouling from the surface. And the objectives of my SIT first is to evaluate the effectiveness of the tilted panel membrane filtration system for palm oil effluent treatment. We evaluate it in terms of the permeance that we obtain as well as the operational cost of the new system. And then the second objective is to determine the optimal conditions for palm oil treatment using the new membrane system. We manipulated a few variables such as the tilting angle of the membrane, the aeration rate, and also intermittent aeration. And the last objective is to gain experience in the research and technical writing.
Before that, I'll go back on your outline number 2, right? We're talking about the optimal conditions. Okay, what are the conditions that you are taking into account to be considered?
We tested different tilting angles of the membrane, how to tilt it, and also the aeration rate, as well as intermittent aeration. That means that we on and off the aeration.
Okay, the aeration, what type of gas you're using?
Just
normal air.
Yeah. Then next is the work culture in UTP. So I made it 2 sections, which is occupational health and safety, and also the work environment in UTP. So under health and safety, UTP has many safety regulations. It can all be found in the UTP student disciplinary rules and regulation handbook. And there are also security guards all over UTP to make sure that we obey the rules. And then the next thing is student responsibility. In UTP, we try to make students understand that safety is also their own responsibility. So we have to follow the rules and also cooperate with UTP security when anything happens. And the next thing is health and safety in labs. Since UTP is like quite a big part of UTP is research, so UTP takes health and safety in labs very seriously. In every lab, there are many safety equipment, warning labels on dangerous equipment, and also lab technicians on standby to help you with anything. And now for the work environment in UTP, the first thing is teamwork. I think that people in UTP have a high level of teamwork. Like for example, when I'm doing my work with my other interns, if any of us have any problems, we'll help each other out. It's not a competition. And the next thing is work ethics. There are 4 aspects of work ethics. The first one is professionalism. When I was working in UTP, I feel like people I work with have a high level of professionalism. For example, in meetings, people will always be punctual, and if there are any changes to the schedule, we will inform well ahead of time. And then we also don't stray from the agenda during meetings. The next thing is discipline. Whenever we get work in UTP, we will do our best to obey the instructions to complete the task. And the third one is integrity. if we have any difficulty in our work, we will just be honest and ask our supervisor or anyone instead of passing the blame around, And the last thing is organized work. When I got the data from the lab student, it was always tabulated nicely in the table, so I could easily digest it and then do my own work after that. As you can see,
Just curious, where do you learn how to use Microsoft Word?
I just did it. I just,
I mean, you're quite skillful, yeah.
I just Google whatever I don't know.
But you just like play around with Microsoft Word and then how you gonna do it.
Yeah, and use Google to search for like formatting. I don't know.
Very, very good. I impressed very good.
Okay. So as you can see from figure 3, there are signs around PPP to remind us of the rules and the fine and stuff. And figure 4 shows the lab equipment in laboratories such as first aid kit, safety showers and eye washers. And now moving on to my work experience in PPP, or in other words, what I learned from doing my SIT here. First is the skills. I managed to improve my communication skills in UTP because every week I have to present my work to my supervisor. So after doing it again and again and again, I'm becoming quite good at conveying my ideas. The next thing is time management. Since I'm always working under deadline in UTP, I have learned to manage my time so I can complete all my tasks on time. And the third thing is taking initiative. I realized that whenever I have a problem in my work, it's better to just be proactive and either look for the information myself or consult someone instead of waiting and making it a big problem. And the next thing is the knowledge that I learned. The first thing is understanding my job requirements. So I now know that for research work, it's important to do like extensive literature review so that you can have a big pile of sources like take from.
What's a CPA?
Huh?
What's a CPA?
3.93.
Okay, figure. Continue.
And the next thing is my technical knowledge. I managed to improve my knowledge in mostly membrane separation, which is a big part of chemical engineering. So the first thing that I focused on was membrane permeance and fouling. I studied the factors that affected membrane permeance and fouling, such as pressure, temperature, pH, cross-flow velocity. And then I also studied other foulant removal methods. Even though my topic was focused on aeration as a foulant removal method, I studied other methods as well to compare which one is better. And then the last one is sources of fouling. I studied the characteristics of foulant particles which has a high ability to foul the membranes, such as diameter of particles or chemical interaction between the particles and the membrane. So as you can see from here, this is some of examples of my work. I will get these results from the lab student. This one, after that I will calculate it and put it in a nice table like this. Then I'll plot a graph like this. After I will write a discussion on the trends in the graph.
Very good. Just for your future reference, your font are different. You make it similar in the future. You see Calibri Times New Roman? Your font, the label of the figure.
Oh, I just use, I think it's Times New Roman there.
Yeah, there is the other figure 7 is Calibri.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Alright, and one more thing, in the future if you plot a graph, my advice to you is prefer not to use color, but you change the marker.
Oh, yeah, I made a black and white version also, just the color version is like here.
Yeah, I know, but in black and white you change the marker, right?
Yeah, of course.
That one is in case not everybody can afford to print color, right? So you just change the marker. But overall it's quite good. Okay, and then?
And then this is for aeration rate. I also did the same steps for heating angle and intermittent aeration. And then now I will relate my SIT to an industrial issue. So the palm oil industry is a major part of the Malaysian economy. In fact, Malaysia has accounted for up to 39% of world palm oil production. And also for every ton of palm oil produced, 3.5 tons of palm oil effluent is also produced. And this will have like a very bad effect on the environment if we discharge it without treating the palm oil effluent, such as oxygen depletion in aquatic habitats, death of aquatic life, and also changes in the chemical properties of soil. So that's why we have to treat palm oil effluent. So normally, treatment is done using biological methods, such as aeration ponds, for example. But the problem is that these methods require high retention time, and the effluent quality might fluctuate because of abnormal microbial actions, and also that it requires regular maintenance and inspection. So that's why filtration is becoming the method to use to treat palm oil effluent now.
Are you talking about explain more about this abnormal microbial action or inconsistent? Abnormal or inconsistent?
Inconsistent, I think, it's more.
Yeah. Okay.
So we use filtration because the advantages is that it has strict solid liquid separation, it's easy to operate, and has a small footprint. And by footprint, I mean that it has small impact on the environment, and also it takes a smaller area than biological methods. But the disadvantage, the big disadvantage, is that the energy cost will get higher and higher as the membrane gets more and more foul after using it for a long time. So that's why my study comes in. So as you can see, the first figure is a conventional vertical panel setup. As you can see, the air bubbles will just flow through the center and they won't interact with the membrane surface much. So if we tilt it from this figure, you can see that the bubbles are forced to travel along the membrane. And then what we hope is that the bubbles will then shear off the fouling due to the direct path of bubbles on the membrane surface.
So at the end of the day, where the foul go?
It will just be removed back into the feed
I
pipe.
mean, from the bubble is transporting the whole thing upwards, am I right? So it go to the top of it, floating.
It's more like the bubbles will just like scrape it off, then it will just like
Oh,
Work
you just
around.
it is okay, sure.
it won't go to the top lah.
Okay.
And then so that's how it will work. And then to conclude my presentation, the first thing is that I think that I managed to meet my objectives that I stated earlier. I managed to test the feasibility of this membrane system on treating palm oil effluent. And then after that, the skills I learned was communication skills, time management and taking initiative. And the knowledge that I gained, I now understand the job requirements for research work, as well as improve my technical knowledge in membrane preparation. And lastly, I have demonstrated the significance of my topic by showing that it has a real application in the palm oil industry. And lastly, my recommendations. The first thing is the job scope. It would be good if my job scope in UTP could be expanded. For example, I could also like try out lab work so I can get more experience in the wider field. And the next thing is on guidance. It would be good if there was a middleman between me and my supervisor so I could refer to them for small matters and not disturb my SV all the time. And last thing is accommodation. I think that since I'm interning in UTP, I should be provided accommodation by UTP also. And that's all. Any questions?
Alright, can you go back to the previous slide, please?
Which one?
We're talking about the previous slide. Okay, this one, the conclusion, right? These are the things you learn, and basically you gain, right? Skill, knowledge, and significant that you know the significant topic, right? And of course, the most important for me is the outcome based on the objective. Okay, of course, all the engineers in Malaysia, okay, all the engineering school, we have to obey certain rules that the EAC, am I right? That's why we have our OBE. Can you tell me what are the outcomes that you need to achieve in your SIT
Project. My SIT
project?
project. Oh, SIP.
SIT.
Well, in doing my work, the outcome I got is that I have improved my
No. Outcome based on the objective. What the objective you research? What are the objective of your work?
Oh, I mentioned it earlier to
Yes.
yeah.
So this how to achieve it. These are the expected outcome, right? So okay. Very well done to me. And one thing I'm very impressed by your our presentation skill. Normally, for the first time I read people's report, I throw it away. But for the first time, every time I look at the people's report, I never be happy before. But your work presentation skill is really impressive, I would say. Because of that, you got no problem with me. Okay. Very good. Right. Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay. Can you actually later? I need you to inform